It's another day. Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to our morning devotional. Thank you for joining with us. So before we start, I'm inviting you again to join us tomorrow. Welcome.
Today's devotional is Building for Eternity, and the memory text is Colossians 4:12.
Okay, building for
Eternity.
Our Bible reading is found in Bible text is found in Colossians
4:12.
4:12 from the New King James Version. It says here, Epaphras, who is one of you, a servant of Christ, greets you, always laboring fervently for you in prayers, that you may stand perfect and complete in all the will of God. Colossians 4:12.
Let me read. The Infinite One, He who alone was able to bring order and beauty out of the chaos and confusion of nature's darkness, is able to subdue the rebellious heart of man and bring his life into conformity to the divine will. His Spirit can quell man's rebellious temper. Day by day, we are building characters, and we are building for eternity. God desires us in our lives to give the people of the world an example of what they should be and of what they can be through obedience to the gospel of Christ. Let us place ourselves in God's hands to be dealt with as He sees best. You are God's husbandry. Ye are God's building. If we build in cooperation with Him, the structure that we rear will day by day grow more beautiful and more symmetrical under the hand of the master builder, and through all eternity it will endure.
So we are building character every day for eternity.
Sanctification is a progressive work. It is a continuous work, leading human beings higher and still higher. It does not leave love behind, but brings it into the life as the very essence of Christianity. God says to us, "Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father, which is in heaven, is perfect." He is our example. During His life on earth, He was ever kind and gentle. His influence was ever fragrant, for in Him dwelt perfect love. He was never sour and unapproachable, and He never compromised with wrong to obtain favor. If we have His righteousness, and we shall be like Him in gentleness, in forbearance, in unselfish love, we shall not, by dwelling in the sunshine of His presence, become mellowed by His grace. Let us honor our profession of faith. Let us adorn our lives with beautiful traits of character. Harshness of speech and action is not of Christ, but of Satan. Shall we, by clinging to our imperfections and deformities, make Christ ashamed of us? His grace is promised to us. If we will receive it, it will beautify our lives. Deformity will be exchanged for goodness, perfection. Our lives will be adorned with the graces that made Christ's life so beautiful. See? So here, for this reading today, I am a failure. Because it says the demeanor of Christ should be that of approachable, not sour.
So we are building.
He is ever gentle in forbearance, but in love. I think pumasa ko isa lang. Because it says here, unselfish love.
Okay.
I think only that. So, no matter what you do, how much you try, we are still short of what Christ is. Not even close to what He is. Maybe just me. Maybe for other people, they have mastered the art of kindness, of humility, of gentleness, and they already have perfected the sweetness of the face and the approachable demeanor. So much to learn from Christ.
Building character for eternity. It's not a one-time process. So every day we have to practice it. Every day we have to, I think, remind ourselves that this is, I think we have to think in every situation. If Jesus is here, what will be His demeanor?
But I remember a story in the Bible when Christ was angry. He shouted not shouted, but he had with loud voice, he subdued all the vendors inside the church. And he overturned the tables and the wares, the goods that they were selling in the church. You know, when I think of that, sometimes we may feel it's an excuse for how we are, how we deal with life every day. Like, it makes me as a human being feel that I'm still human.
Yeah.
Because when I get angry, I have an assurance that is a normal emotion, as Christ did that for something that is unbearable. Yes. So sometimes I think we often say, we are sinners. We proclaim to the world, and we want others to know that God loves sinners. So we want to make certain that everybody understand that God loves sinners. And then we say, we are all sinners, so God loves us. What if you've already understood that concept and still you continue on sinning? So in order for God to love you, you have to sin because God loves sinners. You see the logic?
So
It's a false.
It's a twisted. You are
false concept, false practice.
It seems you want to practice sin to feel that you are in love with God.
It's the same is true with getting angry. It's the story of how Jesus was angry in the church. We seem to use it as a cover-up for us getting angry and having an unapproachable demeanor. And I wonder how it would be like if everyone on earth all the time will be approachable and open. Will that be a little heaven on earth?
Yes. That's very good.
Then why is it that this time it's not applicable? Because we are still in the process of refining the character.
Yes, it says there we have to be reminded every day. We have to practice it every day. So it's not a one time. That's why there's a struggle.
There is a subduing being done. You're being subdued. Like your children, if they make mistake, you get angry, you subdue them.
Yes.
So where is the demeanor of being kind and approachable and not sour there? There's none. It's because we are not even close to the perfection of Christ's character.
That's right.
When we have perfected it, I think Jesus will come already, because it will make us be ready for that heavenly home He has prepared for us. Is that it? Or
I think God is not waiting our perfection, but He is the one perfecting us in one way or another. What we just need to do is submit ourselves to Him.
Okay.
So our anger, our bad or not what's that, approachable look or demeanor, it's not difficult for the Lord. It's not difficult for God to deal with it. What we just need to do is just submit, and we'll just see the difference. I think. Okay. So thank you once again for joining with us. We I was gonna say overtime a little bit. I think you have something to say. Share with us. See you and God bless. See you again tomorrow.